Act 1. The Whispering Floor.
I never meant to open the door. I only knocked, but it opened itself. I remember the wind first. Sharp, cold, biting, even through my coat. It howled along the cliffs like something alive. The Grey Pine Inn stood at the edge of Maine's coast like a forgotten painting. Weathered white wood, crooked shutters, and windows that seemed too dark even in daylight. I checked in just after dusk. The lobby was empty except for the woman at the desk, Miss Edna Crane. Short, stiff posture, silver hair wrapped into a knot too tight to be comfortable. "You'll be in 305, she said, sliding the key across the desk. End of the hall. The place was old. I liked that. Creaky floors, faint scent of lavender and old wood. It was exactly what I needed. Quiet, solitude, space to think, to stop thinking. I passed room after room on the third floor. 301, 303, 305. I paused. Room 307 had no number, no doorknob. Just a blank door, chipped white paint, like fingernails had scraped it. Hard. Strange. But maybe it was storage. I unlocked my door and tried to breathe. This trip was supposed to help. Something about being alone with my thoughts. After Rachel died, everyone said I needed time, space. I gave 6 months. I hadn't cried once. Act 2. Something behind the door. That first night I couldn't sleep, not because of the wind or the rain tapping against the windows. It was the sound I heard around midnight. Knock, knock, knock. 3 knocks, just down the hall. Rhythmic. Sharp. I sat up, listening. No footsteps, no voices. Then, whispers. Right outside my door.
"Michael, let me in. I'm cold."
My blood iced. That voice. That was Rachel's voice. I yanked open the door. No one there. Only the hallway. Silent, still. I crept to the blank door, 307. Pressed my ear to it. Nothing. Back in bed, I told myself it was grief, guilt, dreams. But in my gut, I knew better. Act 3. The voices inside. The next morning I asked Miss Crane over coffee, "Is someone in room 307? Her cup paused midair. 307? Yeah, I heard something. I thought maybe a guest. Her expression tightened. That room isn't in use. Oh, okay, well, it's sealed, she said firmly, and has been for years. Please don't disturb it. Why? She gave a hollow smile. Some doors, remember. I didn't push, not then. That night, I placed a towel under my door. At midnight, it happened again. Knock, knock, knock. Then, whispers. Then, Rachel's laugh. Then, a voice I didn't recognize. Raspier, older. "You left her." I stood frozen. Then, I saw it, from under the towel, at the door, a shadow. Fingers. I threw the door open. The hallway was empty. I set up my phone that night, camera pointing at 307, pressed record, left it running. At 3:07 a.m., the screen glitched. Then, a pale hand reached from under the door. It crawled toward the phone. The last frame, blackness. The phone was gone. Act 4, the other side. The next day, I didn't leave my room. I couldn't. The dreams had started. Rachel in the car, her head bleeding, lips moving. "Please, help me." But in the dream, I stood outside the wreck, watching, cold. I had run. I had left her there. And now, maybe, she wasn't the only one calling me from that door. That night, I returned to 307. My hand hovered, then knocked. Knock, knock, knock. It opened by itself. Inside, a room untouched by time. 1950s wallpaper, lace curtains, dust motes swimming in pale light, a single lamp flickering. In the middle of the room, a girl sat in a chair facing the wall. Long black hair, hands folded, still. "Michael," she said softly, "you came back." My feet moved without me. I stepped inside. The door slammed shut behind me. She turned. It wasn't Rachel, not anymore. Her face was wrong, skin stretched thin, teeth too many, eyes like black holes. But I knew her. It was what my guilt had made her. Room for one more. she said, smiling. She reached out, I screamed, and the room swallowed me whole. Epilogue, the guest book. Morning light painted the lobby in gold. Miss Crane dusted the front desk, humming softly. She flipped open the guest registry. Michael Danner, room 307. She closed the book. The front door chimed. A young couple stepped in, smiling, happy. "We booked room 305?" the woman asked. "Of course," Miss Crane said. She handed over the key. "Just one thing," she nodded down the hall. "If you hear knocking at night, don't open any doors." They laughed nervously. Outside room 307, the hallway stood still, silent. Then, knock.